Hey, good morning, everybody. And I promised you that on Monday I would talk with you about the acorn. And if this has the potential for an oak tree, where is the oak tree? So let's think about this for a moment. If this is made up of energy, and all energy does is emit a frequency, then what do we know about the law of resonance instead of the law of attraction? Imagine if you had a piano and you hit a key on the piano and 20 feet away there was a chandelier. Well, how is it possible that the chandelier 20 feet away would start to vibrate? Well, it starts to vibrate because of resonance. Or if you had a tuning fork that was tuned to, let's say, the A440 key, the A key. If you played a certain key on a piano or on any instrument that resonated with that tuning fork, it would start to vibrate or make itself known to the other element. Well, in the acorn is the potential for an oak tree. The oak tree is in the universe. Everything that you and I want, that you and I need, is in the universe. So number one, congratulations to all of you who knew that. Now here's the question. If this has the potential, the seed for an oak tree, what about your thoughts and my thoughts? Are those not the same types of seeds that's in here? This is predetermined to have the potentiality of an oak tree. Yours and my thoughts, our images that we formulate in our mind, that is the gift that God gave us to be able to start to manifest, to create from the non-physical world into the physical world. Now, if we put this acorn underneath the soil in the right environment and we took care of that environment, meaning that we kept it in the vibrational state of its potentiality and didn't deviate from that by digging up the soil to see what's happening underneath the soil. Whatever's happening underneath the soil is happening because of the law of resonance to this acorn, to its frequency. Now this acorn doesn't think one day I'm going to be an oak tree, another day an apple tree, another day a carrot. It can only think about being an oak tree. Its consciousness is only about being an oak tree. So it will fulfill its potential in the right environment by doing whatever it needs to underneath the soil, by resonating with whatever elements it needs to resonate with in order to attract to it or to be able to give it the environment for growth. And within a few days, few weeks, then a sprout will grow from this acorn and it will grab hold of the soil around it and really start to attract even more of the nutrients that it needs. And as those nutrients supply it with the food that it needs, it increases the amplitude of its vibration. So more food is more focus for the acorn. Then what happens is a sprout comes out of the ground and it allows this acorn to attract this food that it needs in a form that we call photosynthesis. The sun's rays give this acorn through its root, through its sprout, the ability to attract the sunlight and to increase its amplitude of vibration. So you and I must keep in mind exactly what it is that we want to attract, want to resonate with. And we must feel that it is happening. We must feel that resonance. We must increase the amplitude of the vibration that we're in through focus. No differently than you take the sun and you can heat a general area. Take the same sun and with a magnifying glass you can burn a piece of paper. Or through a laser, by focusing the energy even more, using a laser you can cut through steel. Same energy increased in amplitude of vibration causes something different to occur. So yours and my job is choose what you want. How much money do you want to earn? How much revenue in your business do you want to have? How many clients do you want to serve? What kind of physique and body do you want to have? What kind of energy level do you want to have? What about your relationships with your significant others? What about the amount of money or time you want to donate to charities? You must get clear, 100% clear on exactly what you want to achieve. And don't worry for the first moments of how to achieve it, because the how always comes after the what. The how always comes after the what, and especially if you have a big enough why. So what do you want? How, you'll figure out in just a little bit, but then why is that important to you? Because here's what we are finding out. When you have a big enough why, you get emotional. And when you get emotional, the universe responds to the emotion. The latest research at the Heart Math Institute shows us that our emotions, the frequency that's emitted from our heart, is 60 to 80 times more powerful than just the thought pattern frequencies that we have. But when we combine the thought with the feeling, and we hold on to that image, and we don't ask, is the universe doing what it needs to do? We know the universe works by law. It works on time, every time, no exceptions. That means that you and I must become excellent at focus. We must become excellent at activating that frontal lobe, which is the crowning achievement of our species, and quiet down the parietal lobes, the part of the brain here that wants to keep active all day long. We need to learn how to focus, take the focus right to that frontal lobe, get emotionally involved, and then we also have to do the right things. In order to achieve your goals, in order to invoke and activate the law of attraction or law of resonance, you've got to have the right thoughts, the right feelings, which is really part of the subconscious mind. You have to have those thoughts aligned, your conscious thoughts, the ones you choose, with the subconscious feeling, and you got to stay focused on exactly what you want. And then your job is to figure out, what are the action steps? How do I take care of that soil? How do I move towards that goal that I want? If you think that you can just sit on your butt and wish for everything to occur in your life that you want for it to occur, to attract that, you're making a big mistake. You have to have the right thoughts, the right feelings, and you have to have the right strategies and tactics. So what can you be doing to move towards that car of your dreams, that relationships, that soulmate of your dreams, that income that you want to make, that job that you want? What is it that you could be doing? What skills do you need to learn? What knowledge do you need to acquire? What strategies do you need to attract? The non-physical and the physical are one. You have to make sure that you're doing the right things in the right order, including your thoughts and your feelings. And the last 6 letters in law of attraction is action, but not just any action. You have to be taking the right actions in the right order. That is the formula for how the universe works. The universe does its part. Don't question that. It's perfect. On time, every time, no exceptions. Leave that part alone. You're dealing with God, with Allah, with Buddha, with Moses, with Jesus, with whatever terminology you want to use for this incredible power and intelligence, omnipotent power and intelligence that gives you and I life. So your job is to get clear. Let me show you something. Over here, I'll keep talking. This is my vision board. And so I have all of the stuff. You know, there's my friend Suzanne Summers and Larry King, and this is, you know, a little thing of my family and some more of my family and Larry, and this is my achieved board. So this is the stuff that I've achieved in my life, all this stuff. Okay, and this you may remember is the house from The Secret. All of this is part of my achieved board, and all of this other stuff along the wall, everywhere you see in my home office, this is all the stuff, all of the written stuff of my goals is all up there on the wall. All right, so here's what I can promise you. This stuff works, but you have to do it in the right order, and you've got to be serious about it. The first part is get clear precisely of what you want. Not what you think you can achieve, what you want, then get into the emotional state, and then figure out the strategies and the tactics. And if you need some strategies and tactics around this, I can help you at johnassaraf.com or with your business at OneCoach. I hope you enjoyed this, and congratulations to all of you who knew this already.